Hello everyone and welcome back to another week of the Empower Hour. I'm your president Brian and I'm happy to be here with all of you again. Thanks for coming out. To start off, as many of you may have already seen, we put out a blog post recently answering a lot of questions as far as what are some new things that we've done with the coin. So I thought that we'd start off today's show just going through that, speaking verbally to you all, walking through it. And then from there we have actually a large number of questions, so we'll get right into those. So before we do that, let's go and quickly see how the coin is doing. So as you guys can see, the coin has been appreciating nicely ever since we launched on April 20th, so that's awesome to see. A lot of that's to do with all the hard work that everyone's putting in. The marketplace is growing faster than ever. Just everyone's really pitching in to help increase the production of our economy. So, and that's a lot of the focus that we're going to be, as many of you know, what we're doing is working to improve the marketplace and get things going there. So thank you everyone that's been working so hard so far. This is just, again, the beginning of great things ahead. And then as far as the blog posts, so just to go through them all, as many of you may or may not know, last week we talked about some changes that were upcoming that have now come into place. The first of those being the legacy coin balance. So just as a reminder for everyone, we all voted together and over 90% of you approved that what we needed to do in order to make sure that the coin was doing well is everything that was earned prior to May 10th, which was yesterday, we put all those coins into your legacy coin balance. And what you can do with those coins is every single month release a certain number, up to 500 in the month of May, 600 in the month of June, 700 in July, and so on and so forth, 800, 900, until all of your coins that you've earned up until now have been released into your balance. Of course, once they're released, you can immediately spend them in the marketplace, and then ultimately, if you choose to, you can transfer those out to your Ethereum wallets. So that's one thing that went live this week. In addition to that, we also made the founder coins the ability for you to start releasing those into your balance live. And so this, just like the legacy coins, each month you can release a certain number of your founder coins. For those of you that might be new, founder coins are basically coins that people have earned from all the years of working and helping build the Empower economy. We allocated a certain number of coins to all of our citizens, and so many of them earned based on the number of mission points that they had. They got a certain number of founder coins. Additionally, a lot of you that participated in our launch on April 20th, you earned founder coins based on the coin purchases that you made. Those founder coins have now been added to everyone's balances, so if you haven't gone and checked, those were also added yesterday, May 10th. And then lastly, something that's still ongoing is that as you are inviting new friends to Empower and helping them get productive, meaning that they're earning 100 plus mission points or more, you're able to earn coins that way as well, and those go directly into your founder coin balance as you're helping your friends become productive. So these are things that add into your founder coin balance. You can release 1% of your founder coin balance per month. In the month of May, we've maxed that out at 500 per month, and then just like legacy coins, that maximum will increase 600 in June, 700 in July, and then increasing thereafter. So that's pretty much some of the main questions that people had that we addressed in our recent blog post, and I welcome you all to go and check that out if you haven't already. And other than that, let's jump right into the questions. There's a lot of them today. So the first question: please remove all power levels because it's a waste and we only earn pre-coins. What's the use of it? So I think the one thing that whoever's asking this question, the people that voted, are missing is that the number one way that people are currently earning coins is from the mission wheel. And the way that you earn coins from the mission wheel is that, based on the number of mission points that you have, the prizes on the wheel in coins or pre-coins that you can earn increase. And so when you win on the wheel, if you win coins, we then look at your pre-coin balance and convert those into coins. There's many people that, they might win a big prize or even a small one on the wheel, and they don't have enough pre-coins to convert to coins. And when that happens, they just, essentially miss out on the ability for them to earn coins on that spin. So, by having a higher power level, you're able to earn more pre-coins when you post. And so therefore, whoever's saying this question, you're missing the point that you want to have high power levels, because that helps you earn more from posting, which means that you have available pre-coins to convert into coins on Mission Wheel. So something to keep in mind. I highly recommend, if you are not valuing your power user subscription, that you definitely do value it, because if you want to earn coins, that's the number one thing, is you want to have as many pre-coins as possible, so that when you win on the wheel, you have those pre-coins available to you to convert. Given that founder coins will take some years to be released to our wallets, what mechanism is available in the event of a citizen's death? So, just like any asset that you might have, this is something that, you would need to deal with, in your will, or whatever mechanisms that you have to pass on any assets you have to family members. Certainly the way that I'm seeing the coins, the founder coins that I and everyone else has, that's a long-term asset that we have that'll continue appreciating over the years. As we talked about earlier in the show, it's already increased 3 times since the launch day. So it's a long-term asset, and the best, if you go and pass that along to your family members, will certainly help to facilitate that in any way possible. But ultimately, it's something that you can just do on your own. There's nothing really that we need to do. We have, 2-factor authentication that we've mentioned that's coming to everyone's accounts. So assuming that you have access to, your family members' information, you can easily pass on the account if, something tragic or a death occurs. When will the Empower coin launch? Because now Empower is considered as a token, not a coin. I'm not really sure what the question is. Token, coin, these are just, terms that people give. It's a currency that's currently being used in the marketplace to buy and sell hundreds of thousands of things every month. So it is a coin, it is a currency. Whatever you want to call it, token or coin, it's a currency that people are using every single day within Empower. The coin is launched. In the last presidential post, you advised someone to start hitting daily goals, and his account would not be dormant. So anyone who hits their daily goal 16 times a day and so on will not be dormant? Correct. That is correct. To not be dormant, you just need to hit your daily goal more than 50% of the time per month. When will seller earnings and pre-coins be fixed? Yeah, this is an issue that we're aware of. The fix should be coming today, so we'll be getting that fixed today. Apologies for any inconvenience that it's caused. If I click release yesterday, May 9th, I'm in Onyx Star level. What date can I transfer the coin to my personal wallet at Token Store? Please give date. So first things first, I see what you're saying. So, I can't give a specific date as to when you'll be able to transfer your coins out, because everyone's activity on Empower is different. What I can tell you is that, based on the power level that you have, you're the highest power level that there is, you qualify for 30-day maturation. So that means that any coins that are either released or earned in the month of May, as an example, those start maturing on the last day of the month. And then from there, 30 days thereafter, any coins that then become fully matured, you can transfer those out to your personal wallet and then to Token Store or wherever else you want to take them to. So the general answer to your question is that as you're the highest power level, 30-day maturation is in place. Whatever you do in between, in the middle of those 30 days, I can't comment on because people use their accounts in many different ways. Some people prefer to keep their coins within empowr, spend them in the marketplace, things like that. So, whatever you choose to do, that's your prerogative, but 30 days would be the amount of time that it would take for those coins to mature and then be eligible to transfer out. Legacy and founder coins were released in my balance. Maturation is currently 30 days. Does this mean that all coins released start maturing May 31st and can be transferred out in June? I am not dormant. Exactly. 30 days after the end of May, your coins will be fully matured and you can transfer them out if you wish. Coins mature like earnings did in the old days. By clicking details, we got all earnings and all maturation levels. Please make transfer out feature more transparent. Now it only shows lowest level. Sorry whoever asked this, I'm not quite sure what the question is. If you could maybe rephrase that and send it back in here, I'll be happy to answer, but I'm not sure what you're asking here. Products sold and marked item received in February were entered as pre-coins in the balance page. When will you fix? How do we find out if there's been a fix? So I'm not sure about the month of February in particular, what you're referring to here, but as I mentioned earlier, we are aware that there has been an issue of sales being delivered as pre-coins to the sellers. That'll be fixed today. If this is a separate issue from that, please contact your success coach, and then if it's a technical issue, they'll be sure to forward that information to us here, and we'll look into your account and try and fix. If we can transfer coins to another account, we can encourage new people to spend it in the marketplace. We can help those people pay for new roles, mission levels. So, I'm not quite sure what the question is, but just to be clear, one of the benefits of all the time and money and energy that we've invested into converting the empowr dollar to the empowr coin and moving to the blockchain is that now it's very easy for you to send the coins that you have to other people once they're on the blockchain. So as far as so I think that to answer your question is you can transfer the coins. Once they mature, transfer them to your wallet, and then you can transfer to anyone that you wish. They can then use those in the marketplace to buy mission roles when that functionality becomes live, which is coming soon, or whatever else they want to do to spend those coins. Cancellation of purchase, the 5% unpaid fee, how is it charged to buyer in pre-coins? And the seller get 5% of sales price in pre-coins or coins. So the unpaid item fee, when you win an auction or buy something in the marketplace, if you don't actually pay for the item, then there's what we call an unpaid item fee of 5% that is charged. Those are charged in coins and directly to your balance. As far as the seller getting 5% of the sales price in coins or pre-coins, the seller currently gets 85% of whatever they sell in coins. Everything in the marketplace is in coins. There are no more selling in pre-coins. That has been changed for quite a while now. Power user subscriptions can be purchased with coins and or pre-coins. If all pre-coins are spent, will coins automatically be spent or will we be asked first? Great, so yes, when you buy a Power User subscription, you can use pre-coins or coins. We will never automatically spend your coins for you. That would be a manual thing that you would need to do if you wanted to spend your coins. So to address your question, if it's an automated charge, upgrade or a resubscribe monthly subscription, those would be in pre-coins. If you manually go and buy your Power User subscription, it would be pre-coins and then coins. When you readjusted the accounts, you took that amount and put it into pre-coins, so you're saying we will never see it again as any amount we can spend then. Sorry, whoever's asking this, I'm not sure what the question is. If you could rephrase that and submit again, I'd be happy to answer. Is it allowed to post advertisements with the URL in your profile? They post the same over and over and earn big mission points. Is it fair to people who play by the rules? So, one, no. Spamming or posting advertisements as your posts is not allowed. If you're seeing people that do that, do report those posts by clicking the neighborhood watch function at the top of the profile. It does have action, so I'm sorry to hear that you don't think it does. It definitely does. So we are looking at any profiles that come in, so please continue to report anyone that you see out there that's spamming. As far as the second part of the question, you don't earn mission points from posting, so you earn pre-coins from posting, but not mission points. So just want to make sure that whoever posted this understands that mission points, the way that you earn mission points are from sales in the marketplace, spending outside money into the platform, inviting other people and helping them become productive, meaning they earn mission points, being a success coach, and then lastly buying your mission roles. Those are the ways that you earn mission points, not from posting. Why still can't transfer out coins to Ethereum wallet? As your coins mature, you will be able to transfer them out. If you're not able to now, it's because your coins are not fully matured. So as soon as your coins reach full maturity, you can transfer those out if you wish. When will Empower Coin list in CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko? So in order to list on these sites, we need to hit a certain amount of volume on the exchanges. So once we do that, we'll be able to, get on those, list our coin on those sites. But at the moment, we're building momentum, but we're just not quite there yet. So let's keep on working to, build the economy, which we do by hitting our daily goals and earning mission points, like we've discussed many times. And by doing that, we're going to continue to increase the price of the coin because the value that our economy is bringing will continue to increase, which will then cause more and more people to want to, hold our currency, hold our coins, helping the volume increase and then getting us onto these sites. So it all starts with us continuing to work to build our economy here on Empower, meaning hitting our daily goal and earning mission points. If I have a dormant account but I sell every month, the coins from my sales will have the same treatment as the founder ones. I'm not sure what this person means. So if you have a dormant account and you've sold something, you can use, well, I take it back. If you have a dormant account, let's go through that one more time, what we talked about last week, just so everyone's aware. 1 second. So, dormant accounts, as a reminder, are any accounts that have not hit more than half of their daily goals in the last 30 days. And as a result of having a dormant account, any coins that you've earned must mature for a full year before they can be transferred out. You also can't use your coins in the marketplace. And if you aren't hitting any goals at all, there also is a 2.9% account maintenance fee on your coins. So what I would recommend to the person asking the question is that if you're selling, you're already doing one of the things that are the most helpful. So it's a lot easier for you to hit your daily goal if you're actually selling. So I don't think that if you are selling that you're going to be dormant, because there's posting and sharing. Those are things you can do relatively quickly. Bidding as well. So I wouldn't worry too much if you're actively selling. It's pretty easy for you to not be dormant. So hope that clears things up. How can Empower hold seller responsible for having to cancel sales, because Empower has held onto every last dime the buyer has given Empower to pay that seller for the last 8 months and will continue until June 30th. So the second part of the question, I'm not sure what you mean that Empower is holding every last dime. We aren't holding any dimes. But to address the main point of the question is, if sellers are out there not fulfilling the sales that they're doing, what you need to do as a buyer is give them a negative rating. As we've talked about many times on this show and in our community announcements, ratings are everything on Empower. If you are not a highly rated seller, you're not going to be shown in the marketplace. You're not going to have your product shown when people view your profile. It's going to be very hard for you to actively be selling if you're getting negative ratings against you. So the answer to the question here is, as a buyer, make sure that you're negatively rating anyone that's not fulfilling their end of the deal. And if you've actually parted with any coins for buying things, make sure that you also dispute the sale so that you get your coins back. But yeah, ratings are everything. So if you're a seller out there that are not fulfilling your end of the deal, I highly recommend that you change your ways, because momentarily here it's gonna, as we're bringing on more and more people into the platform, you're gonna realize it's very hard for you to continue selling like you are right now if you don't have good ratings. So make sure that you do everything you can to make your buyers happy, because that's gonna be the key to your long-term success. Last week you gave approval for SCs and May to promote and support their country through Discord, Skype to then become productive. I'm not sure what this question is. Sorry, if you can rephrase it and send it back again, please do. Sounds more like a personal issue, so maybe contact your success coach. Services are restricted to local face-to-face transactions. Is there a way we can expand that to accommodate the 22nd century technology like Empower's own platform of providing a service online? So when you sell a service to someone, yes, we do have functionality so that you can have that verified by syncing your mobile device with the person that you've transacted with. That said, you do have an ability at the bottom of that syncing page to just say, you're not present there with the buyer and or the seller. And that's the way that you get around, you're able to do online transactions. You don't need to be face-to-face. So there's lots of people that are already selling digital services like, blog writing or, tax help, different things like that. I've seen all that in the marketplace. So you're absolutely able to do online services on the platform. Just click on the bottom of that syncing page once you've delivered your service, and the process will mark the item as the service as received. Is there any way that Empower can set up a hotline where people who have sold thousands of dollars and shipped them can go to get a small advance of coins to pay bills before they are evicted? Sorry to hear the end of this question, but we're not able to help single individuals like this person's asking. my recommendation is, now that coins are able to be transferred out, make sure that you're planning ahead so that, as they mature, you have enough that you're able to transfer out each month to pay your bills. I hope whoever's asking this question is okay, but yeah, unfortunately we can't, do one-on-one things like what they're asking for. It was suggested before of instead of mission points determining a coin's value, to add a voting box to determine its value. And JC liked the idea. Do you know where this is on the to-do list? So I don't quite remember the idea, but sounds, like something that could be useful on the site. It's not near the top of priorities right now, is what I can say. If you and or any other people think that it's something that is a priority, by all means, bring it up. And starting next week, we'll be talking much more about the upcoming elections and things like that, which is where any things that you don't like on Empower or you wish would be added, you can have a voice. You can either run for office and or vote the people that are representing you best into office. So if you like ideas like this or other ones that aren't currently being a priority, vote. The countries where earning bonuses in March, April will be released soon, or will that be pushed off until June 1st? And if so, will they get their bonuses for March, April, and May all at once? Getting the countries the ability to earn bonuses is still one of the top priorities. I just can't comment as to when exactly it'll be live. I'm hoping sometime before the end of the month, but it may very well push into June. We're doing our best to move as quickly as possible. There's just other things that we're trying to tie up with the coin first, and as well as the marketplace. So once we get those done, the ability for Empower countries to earn their bonuses will be coming shortly thereafter. Empower took 8 months of cash outs for people selling marketplace. Thousands of dollars turned them into legacy coins with a restriction of only 500 on June 30th. Can that be increased for people that need to pay rent? So the concept of legacy coins, just like everything, we put that out to the community as a suggestion. Over 90% of the community voted for what is currently live, which we just talked about at the beginning of this show, which is anything that was earned prior to May 10th. Those went into your legacy coin balance. You can release a certain number of those coins each month. In the month of May, that's 500. June, that'll be 600. July, 700, and increasing each month thereafter until all of them have been released. This is something that we all agreed to. We can't make special exceptions for people. Again, like I said a couple minutes ago, if you don't like the way things are going, please make sure to vote or run for office. We'll be talking about that in the next week. But all we can do is go with what the majority of the citizens want, and they all wanted the way that legacy coins are currently. How can we know how far our coins have matured? Some 30, 60, 90 days, but in transfer out feature only one maturation level is shown. So whatever your maturation level is, all of your coins have that maturation period. This is why, so just as a high level to remind everyone, the way that you get your maturity to go from everyone's, starts at 90 days, in order to bring that down all the way to 30 days, you can do one of three things. One, increase your power level. The top power levels get up, as low as 30 days of maturity on the coins that they have. Two, the top mission point earners, they also have, the ability to lower their maturity level down to 30 days. And then three, your mission performance goals that each of you have each month, those are unique to you. Every single month in a row that you hit those, you're bringing your maturity down from 90 days all the way down to 30. So, as an example, if you earn coins today, you might be at 90 days maturity right now based on those three things that I just mentioned. But as soon as you do something to get you to have a lower maturity level, those coins earned today now automatically are going to be maturing at the lower rate. So that's why it's so important for you to do the things like increasing your power level and earning mission points, because it allows the coins that you have to mature much faster, regardless of when you earn them. SCs are being told they can't be part of any support group that supports a country that you said was okay last week. Not sure what the question is. If you want to support an empowered country, feel free to do so. Yeah, not sure what the confusion is there. Feel free to rephrase the question and I'll be happy to answer, or feel free to reach out to Mayram or your success coaches, and they can relay any confusion to us here, and we can put out an announcement to make it clear what is and what isn't acceptable. Empower has kept the seller from getting paid. Why are you blaming the seller? Empower has not fulfilled their side and paid the seller. They could deliver if Empower releases their money. So, number one, Empower is you. All the rules that we have in place are what the community has voted on. You may or may not, whoever's asking this question may or may not have been around, at the end of 2017, but at the time, we had a big decision to make, which we put out to everyone in the community, and that was, do we forego cash outs in the short term so that we can put all of our resources to converting the Empower dollar to the Empower coin, moving to the blockchain, having the cryptocurrency, and everyone unanimously practically voted, yes, let's hold off on cash outs in the short term, because the long-term future of Empower is moving to the blockchain and having our coins there. And so, now we paid that price, the coin is live, the coin is appreciating nicely. When you have your coins, anything that you've earned from sales that you've not cashed out yet, they've now increased the value of your things that you've sold have increased tremendously. So, that's another thing. But to get back to the point, Empower is you, not me, not any employees here. It's everyone in the community itself. You are who are making the decisions. So instead of saying, that Empower is doing something, if you don't like it, vote or run for office. That's what a democracy is all about. If I don't do biddings but I post, share, and sell every month, am I or am I not a dormant account? If you're not hitting your daily goal, which bidding is a requirement, then you will have a dormant account. Just to add to that, the reason, as we've discussed many times, why bidding is so important is because it helps drive the economy, it helps drive sales, it helps get more visibility and things in the marketplace. So, and with those bids, it doesn't mean that you need to actually buy the product or the service. What it means is that if you're bidding on something, you might see it as a low price, where if you win, you can then go and sponsor it and resell to someone for a profit. Or if you bid on it and someone else ends up buying it from seeing your bid, you earn based on promoting that product or service. So there's many benefits to bidding. It's not just you needing to bid because you want to buy the product. You can also earn from those bids, and it also just helps increase the volume of sales in the marketplace. So that is why it's a daily goal. Again, just like anything, we put this out to the community. The vast majority of people like the idea, and so that's why it's currently in place. If Empower fulfilled their promises to give us access, I think this is the same person that's repeating the same question, so I've already answered it many times. Who is taking care of your SCs? They have no clue what is going on and cannot answer any questions, yet every time they ask questions. Well, I'm sorry to hear that this is how whoever asked this question feels. Success coaches have a great level of training prior to actually becoming a success coach, and then from there, every single month, we have a wide variety of metrics that we're looking on for every coach to make sure that they're doing the best possible. In fact, that's how success coaches are compensated. They're compensated based on their performance. That meaning that how happy are their students, how successful are their students, how fast are they responding to their students, and what is the quality of their messaging to their students. So these are all things that success coaches are compensated for, which means that they're not doing a good job, they're not going to be earning much, and the system is designed to not reward poor performance. So we're doing as much as we can to make sure that every success coach has the tools that they need to do a good job, and we're rewarding the best success coaches with more compensation so that they can teach other success coaches what are the keys to being successful. But in addition to that, if you're not aware, you can go and change your success coach at any time if you're unhappy with the one that you have. There's over 500 success coaches all around the world. You just need to go and change your success coach if you're unhappy with the one that you have. You forced the SC to vote yes. How is it fair to say we voted yes? No one's forced to do anything. So, again, if you're unhappy with things, go and vote yourself. Go and run for office. It's a democracy here. No one's forced to do anything. Are you still returning the 0-day maturation period when? So right now the lowest maturation level is 30 days. That'll be in place for the near future. As things continue to progress with the coin, we can revisit the conversation as far as lowering that further. But for now, it's 30 days. Okay, let me rephrase. Success coaches are being told that they can't support, promote a country. They can't be part of a Skype or Discord group. When will you give them permission to support that country? If a success coach wants to support a country, they can do that. I'm not aware of any controversy with that. So, unless I'm missing something, feel free. The 2.9% fee charged on coins and pre-coins for dormant accounts, how long will that be? Can it be paid with fully matured coins? So the 2.9% would be every 30 days monthly if you're having a dormant account, and those would be paid with any coins that you have, not just fully matured. Are you saying that success coaches, even the new ones, earn more 2-to-1 coins and mission points as citizens who buy and sell products here to keep the economy going? They risk money, time and effort, even paying your salary. So when you sell something, every dollar that you're selling, you're getting 2 mission points, and every dollar that success coaches are earning, they're getting 2 mission points as well. So the amount that you're selling is 1-in-1 with success coaching. As far as the idea of sellers are risking money, success coaches are spending a great deal of time. So time, money, it's whatever you feel is more useful to you. They're spending a great deal of time. This is a full-time role that many success coaches have. They put a lot into what they do. So if you prefer to sell instead of being a success coach, more power to you. Success coaches, though, hold a lot of value in the community, because if people don't have someone to talk to, or they don't have someone to help educate them as to how to get involved in the economy, then we're going to be a stagnant economy. We're not going to grow. So I would argue that being a success coach is just as helpful as being a seller. Um, yeah, so the selling for pre-coins will be fixed very soon, and we'll be looking to see who is affected by it and seeing what we can do to rectify the situation. Sorry everyone, oh, there we go. If this is just going to become a place for everyone to come and complain, then it's not really holding much value to have a live stream. If we are going to be here together, let's talk in a constructive fashion. If you're out there trying to ruin things for everyone else, I feel sorry for you, but this is not the place. So, everyone, this is a forum for us to talk and engage with each other and ask questions. But if you're going to be negative and just sending the same questions over and over again, you're basically ruining for everyone. So please stop, whoever is doing this. If we have to purchase mission rolls, we need our coins. Citizens can't afford too much out of pockets. It's already too much to the stand of your debts. We've already asked this question many times, guys. Will coins that we can pay for mission rolls be maturing coins or fully matured coins? Those will be fully matured coins, and like I said, that functionality will be live very soon. In addition to that, you'll also be able to use Ether or Bitcoin also to buy mission rolls, in addition to, of course, PayPal. For an Empower account not to be set as dormant, does the citizen have to hit 16 goals for any of the 4 tasks, or do they have to hit all of the goals? It's all 4 goals. That is what encompasses your daily goal. When Empower coin trading start? The coin has been live on the exchange for actually exactly 3 weeks now. So if you haven't gone there, it's Token Store is the exchange. Just look us up, do a Google search, or go to the coin purchase page on the site, and we have a link to the exchange right from there. Great. Thank you for all the love for the success coaches. Like I said, Empower would not be the same without all the success coaches that have done such an amazing job, helping people out there. So I know that most of you appreciate everything that they do. It's just a few people that are trying to ruin it for everyone else. So sorry for that. So this person is asking about the fees. Rather than complaining about the fees, why not just be active and you'll never have a fee? That's the easy answer, right? Before you delete, you have not answered this. Why are you blaming sellers who have taken their money for the last 8 months and telling people to report that seller? I'm not sure what the question is. If someone is selling something on the site and they're not fulfilling their order, that's their responsibility. They're not doing their job as a seller. If you aren't going to fulfill the sale that you're making, don't sell. Now I know that everyone wants to hit their daily goals so they can earn coins on the mission wheel and all that, but the reason why that reward of coins from the mission wheel is there, the reason why you're earning coins in your balance from selling is because we expect you to do your job as a seller and deliver that good. If you're not doing it, then you should be punished for it. You should not be getting rewarded for not doing your job as a seller. And if you're a buyer where a seller is taking advantage of you, give them a negative rating, dispute the sale, so we can flush the marketplace out of those people and the people that are actually doing things to help the economy by being good sellers. Those are the ones that will be rewarded. So that's why we're blaming sellers. If you're not going to fulfill your end of the deal, don't sell, period. People marketing money is set as legacy and frozen. Now we cannot use it anymore to shop, bid, or buy anything in the marketplace, and the money we want to transfer out, 500, became our limit to shop. So yeah, anything that was earned prior to May 10th, those are legacy coins. This is something that we voted on, again, together, made a decision together. And, you know, that's not what you're limited, though. If you're hitting your daily goal every day, you're earning coins from the mission wheel. You can use those immediately to shop with. Those are not going into your legacy coins. If you're selling things, those are immediately available to you to shop with as well. So it was a one-time thing that's in place. It's done and over with. Anything that you're earning now, you're immediately able to use them and then transfer them out to your Ethereum wallets as they become fully matured if you wish. How can we use earnings from the mission wheel? Can we transfer it or use to shop? Because if they are not used for shopping, no one is going to spend them. Why would they? Not sure about the second part of the question, but when you earn coins from the mission wheel, it's the same thing as, you know, earning coins from selling. You can immediately spend those coins within the marketplace, and soon, you know, on all the other things that are available to purchase on Empower. So you can immediately use them to, you know, shop with, and then when they get fully matured, you can transfer them out. The top 100 owners together own 100% from Empower Token's total offer. So I think the question, so not quite 100% sure of the question, but if the point trying to be made is that there's not that many token holders, you're doing this based off of who owns coins on the blockchain. What you're failing to recognize, though, is that there's hundreds of thousands of Empower citizens that have coins in their Empower wallets that they're spending daily within Empower. They can transfer those out as they become fully matured. So, you know, part of moving from the Empower dollar to the Empower coin was to adopt this on-chain, off-chain approach, which means that some coins, you know, that people purchase directly, they can have those in their Ethereum wallets, trade them on the exchange, do as they wish with them. But the vast majority of coins, people are choosing to keep them in their Empower balances so that they can spend them using the marketplace. If you take, you know, other coins out there like Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever else, you know, the reason why people are, you know, why there's so many more people doing that is because there's nothing that they can actually really do with those coins other than trade them. But on Empower, by having your coins in your Empower balance, you're able to use those coins in the marketplace. So there's much more utility for your coins than there is just having them out on the blockchain and just trading them. I hope I'm hitting the point that whoever is asking this question is, but, you know, while on the blockchain the number might be 5,000, it's actually many times more than that, and most of that's all on the platform itself. Is there any way Empower can alter the bidding system so that the shipping is treated the same as the product price bid? I see shipping taken out, but don't see it come back when I don't win the auction. So I'm not quite sure what, if you know, you're not getting the amount that you paid for shipping with your bid when you don't win an auction, then that sounds like an issue. Please report that to your success coach so that we can look into your account, because you absolutely should be getting your shipping you know, returned back to you if you don't win any bids that you made in the auction. Why we should get pre-coins on the wheel? It should be only bonuses and coins for all our day work and completing goals. So this is something that we haven't talked about in the last couple of episodes, but just to bring it up again, the mission wheel is not, you shouldn't be viewing that as the sole way for you to earn coins. It's merely a bonus on top of everything else that you're doing. So, if you are really focused and you want to earn coins, my suggestion is to do the direct activities that cause that to happen. That's selling things, that's being a success coach. The mission wheel is a bonus. So if you earn pre-coins on the wheel, that's still a good thing because you need, as we discussed earlier, pre-coins in order to convert those to coins. So the more pre-coins you have, that's a good thing because when you win on the wheel, if you don't have enough of those, you're not going to get the coins that you actually won. So that's why there's varying prizes on the wheel. But again, the mission wheel is a bonus. It shouldn't be viewed as something that is the sole way that you're earning coins. People love Empower. They've put in thousands of hours, thousands of dollars based on what Empower promised. Why are you continuing to blame sellers? Again, sorry. Someone's continuing to ask the same question over and over again. We've beat it to death. Is there any way Empower system can stop relisting products over and over again as we run out of products to sell when that happens? This sounds like an issue. If whoever is asking this, if you can report it to your success coach, and then that success coach have them, they'll send that issue to us and we'll look into it. But if you're selling something, the product should not be relisted. So it sounds like an issue, and we'll get that fixed as soon as possible. This is democracy, so you should fairly hear the good and the bad. These are concerns from people who can't pay rent for believing in Empower month after month. Please take care of your citizens. The entire point of having this live stream, the entire point that we've done our best to have community announcements on at least once a week, if not more, is because we want to hear everyone's feedback. We want to hear the good and the bad. We only improve by hearing constructive criticism and feedback. So I feel for whoever is out there that needs to pay rent. But again, everything the way that it is currently on the site is that way because the community voted for it to be that way. There's no, me or anyone else is not, making these decisions. They all come based on the guidance that everyone in the community does, and then all that I or anyone else can do is do our best to implement the things that the community wants as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. Now that the coin is live, like I said before, you're able to transfer those out as they become mature. So I understand that we've, pushed things off for a while, but that was something that we all voted on together. And now we've, got that coin launched. It's been 3 weeks, and we're turning a new page. We're moving forward. So any issues that you've had in the past, should be getting resolved, as we move forward now. And again, if you aren't happy with the way things are, in the next week we'll be announcing exactly what's going to be happening with the upcoming elections. Either run for office yourself or make sure that whoever is running for office is echoing your concerns and saying that they're going to do something about it. What is the point of paying upgrade Onyx Star when teal, purple, and below can earn more mission points? So I'm not quite sure of the question. You don't earn mission points based on your power level. Your power level helps you earn more from posting, which gives you more pre-coins, which means you have more pre-coins available when you win on the wheel to convert to coins. That's one of the primary benefits of having a higher power level, in addition to having faster maturity and other things. But you don't earn mission points based on your power level. Can you put shipping costs in matured coins? We need this money to ship our products. Point noted. Currently it's all bundled together, but thanks for the concern. Together through the countries we can help everyone succeed. Thank you for everyone who have stuck together through everything. Together we shall succeed. I agree, that's the reason why we've gotten this far, is because together we've all made conscious decisions to put aside our short-term personal benefits, and we've looked at the big picture of what the mission is that we're trying to accomplish here on Empower. And while some of the questions here, they have a podium to stand on to try and vocalize any issues that they have, but by and large, people watching this and people that will watch this later, you all know that the reason why we've been succeeding and growing our economy is because the collective whole, all of you, have done what you needed to do to help make sure our mission is moving forward. So thank you everyone for sticking together and helping us succeed. Alright, let's see if we can get one or two new questions. Is the bonus of 100 coins for new signups still ongoing? Is there still time for new signups to achieve mission points before we get the 100 bonus? Yeah, so if you bring in your friends to Empower and help them get productive, meaning they earn 100 mission points, you can earn coins for that. Can they earn mission points without listing a product? You don't earn mission points from listing a product, so yes, absolutely you can earn mission points without listing a product. Why should I sell products or service that should be paid after 90 days, which is too much time? Where in Bitcoin or Ether I can be a millionaire or a loser in 90 days. Well, that's part of the problem with those coins, is that they don't have the utility that the Empower coin has, number one. And number two, they're extremely volatile because they have no utility, which is why, exactly your point, you can become a millionaire or a loser in 90 days. What we've done here is focused on building an economy around our coin, our currency, and because of that we have, we don't have to focus on the ups and downs every single day or even every single second. Instead we can focus on building the economy, and as a result the price of the coin will appreciate. As far as the first part of the question, where it's too much time, there's many things that you can do, as we've discussed earlier in this live stream, to bring that 90 days all the way down to 30 days. So I guess that's all I can tell you. The price of our coin is stable because we're focused on building the economy, not on the day-to-day or the second-to-second up and down speculation that all the other coins out there have. Alright guys, so with that I will end the live stream for today. Thank you all once again for taking the time to come and put in your questions. While I'm sorry for a couple people that tried to ruin it for us all, the vast majority of you are asking awesome questions, and I'm really glad to be here with you guys again. If I didn't get to your questions, please go to the community announcements and or our different social, Telegram, Discord, anywhere else, and we'll have people there to answer those questions for you. Thank you all again. Hope you have a great weekend and a great week ahead, and I will see you on the next live stream. Take care, everyone.